Continue space exploration now. Persuasive speech. The United States should continue to support an active program of space exploration. Opponents of such a policy have blustered that space exploration is a waste of resources. Why spend money on rockets, they argue, when desperate needs here on Earth are so acute? Billions of the planet's inhabitants struggle from day to day. The numbing curses of war, famine, and poverty cry out for attention and relief. For all but the most stubborn and headstrong, however, this argument can be convincingly refuted. For the entire duration of the space program's existence, a little more than half a century, the budget of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, has averaged under 1% of total federal annual expenditures. One must keep these numbers in perspective. In a country where appetites are often ravenous, Americans spend nearly 20 times more money at restaurants every year than the government spends on NASA. Even a brief synopsis of costs and budgets shows that space exploration does not account for major outlays. But how about astronaut safety? Opponents in the fray over space policy point to the risks of human spaceflight. They argue that these risks justify an end to space exploration. It is true that the space shuttle disasters of 1986 and 2003 marked major setbacks for NASA. In over 50 years, however, only 18 people worldwide have died in space flights. This one facet of the debate over future policy certainly elicits strong emotions. Yet the vast majority of astronauts undergo rigorous training. To pacify the critics, some have suggested that space flights should depend on robotics, which are less costly and risky than manned flights. It may well be cheaper and safer to organize unmanned missions into space. Human intelligence and flexibility, though, will still be invaluable for many purposes. Astronauts, moreover, have served as powerful role models for generations of young people. Fidelity to balance and fairness demands an evaluation of the numerous benefits derived from the space program so far. These include many advances in technology. What are some of these breakthroughs? Among them are satellites, microchips, and fuel cells. Take just one example. Satellites have vastly improved global communications. Better weather forecasts from satellites save lives. More accurate data make research on climate change possible. The demands and challenges of space exploration have meant that scientists and inventors can't risk being complacent. Ever bolder objectives in space require ever more ingenious responses. Finally, the most important reason to press on in space is psychological, not material. The writer and inventor Arthur C. Clarke won fame for his achievements in science and science fiction. In one essay, Clarke offered this insightful commentary on human nature. He said that civilization cannot exist without new frontiers, and that people have a physical and spiritual need for them. Clarke was right. The fascination with the Apollo 11 moon landing of July 1969 swept the world. Humanity should continue to press forward in space. This effort is not so much to explore space's eerie depths, but rather to explore the soul and timeless aspirations of humans themselves.